clicking on the banner on this banner Rubicon.dk. The reason why you probably did is because you would like to understand what this blog is about, and to be honest, it's a huge story. In fact, when I was really persecuted in Denmark around 6 years ago, I really had a lot of problems getting through to the public with my opinions and views. So I had to find somewhere where I could actually really write and get things out. And since every other doors were closed, I decided to go with this international blog. Before that, I had been able to publish in smaller newspapers, and through this work I had done with different political parties and stuff, I realized that the ideas and the thoughts and the visions I had could be used not only in Denmark but also internationally. And the first thing that really happened with Rubicon.dk was I hooked up with the Barack Obama. It may sound a little strange, but you know, I just became a part of the international opinion-making flow of things, and I think I in a sense, I just really hooked up with Barack because I think we had some of the same problems in the political sphere that we wanted to solve, but also I think I don't know, we just clicked in a sense. And the first thing that we did together was trying to bring peace to the Middle East. It was a long road. We had to kind of fight the regime of Ahmadinejad in Iran. We also did a lot of work on Libya, and some of it really worked. Some of it turned out to be not so good. Among them, Libya. I think we should have done better in Libya. But basically, a lot of the work we did with me as a philosopher and Barack as kind of the we kind of worked together, and not long after, a lot of the players in the Middle East, they realized that Barack and I was kind of working on these things, and it turned out well, didn't it? I mean, we just made the Iran deal now here in the beginning of 2016, and I'm really proud of that. I think that was something special. But among other things that I tried to do and succeeded with was working with Egypt. I think Egypt kind of almost turned over to be an Islamist country. I don't believe that the Muslim Brotherhood had 100% pure ideas and motivation. I think basically I think seen in an Egyptian framework, Al-Sisi is much better. Egypt is an old kingdom, right? It's been king since the time of the pharaohs, and it fits better with the Egyptians to have a kind of a king with a democratic underpinning, hopefully a humanistic underpinning, because humanism is Egypt. But also I worked with Israel a lot. I tried to guide and save Israel, and what kind of really was the hub I tried to do things around, and have been doing and trying to do things around, is making peace, right? I've been very inspired by my friends in the Kabbalah Israeli environment, and according to Rav Ashlag, who's a great Kabbalah teacher, peace is reached when all three monotheistic religions kind of meet in one place, and also it is also reached when God is alive again. And that's been one of my other projects that I've been working on through the Vatican Church, which I love and adore in many ways, and also the Anglican Church, which I also really have loved and adored. I've been trying to shift the metaphysical focus away from atheism to true metaphysics and fight for the re-emergence of God. So these things have been kind of groundbreaking and just it's just been monumental in what it has been. It has done. And I believe that my message of peace has reached many ears and still inspires people. Lately, the whole debacle over Europe has been kind of boiling over, and people have been fighting over what's the truth of this and that's a pretty difficult process, right? Seeing through all the veils of fogs of war is it's a difficult thing. But this blog that you may want to click on and follow is a kind of it's my little contribution to the world of enlightenment. I believe that if you really search for truth, if you really strive to be a good person and not just follow whatever everybody else believes, but truly finds the courage to stand up for what is true and right, then you're able to change things. And that's kind of been the motto and the credo of this blog. Has been like, I want to do something that's changing the course of the planet, and not do it with respect of what is true. And that's what humanism is all about, right? Humanism, people think that humanism is also all about being soft. Humanism is not about being soft. It's about being strong in the fight for truth, right? So this beacon is, like the American Statue of Liberty. She holds up that torch of light. This is what this blog is about. It's about holding up that torch of light. It's the beautiful light of Isis, not the terrorists that we're fighting, but the Egyptian goddess Isis that stands for light. That's the same goddess that is depicted in this Liberty statue. So in a way, it's a kind of a truly strangely American thing, this blog, but also it's also very Danish, because a lot of the traditions that we have here in Denmark, they are reflected in American culture, and in that sense, it's kind of been an American Danish blog that I try to, or also English and Norwegian, and I don't know. It's just fighting for good and do it without having any change on your belief on truth is something universal, I think. And I spread it out, people are welcome to come here. I try to support everybody. And I'm just saying that if you want peace, you gotta have truth, right? And sometimes the good guys, they're not the good guys, they're the bad guys. And sometimes the bad guys are the good guys. But that is revealed under the beautiful light of the Spirit. So click in, dig in. There's a lot of content there. I'm trying to publish some of the essays on perhaps in a book that I really want to publish in Oxford. But until then, everybody reads English, so it's all there for you to dig into and perhaps be a little enlightened. So remember that, all you warriors of light, go with the light. Right? Don't be afraid. Sacrifice yourself if you want to change the world. You have to do some sacrifice. And but if you do that, and if you're strong enough in your belief in light, you can change the world. So go with that spirit. Peace.